Well, at least the Vancouver Canucks can say that they beat the LA Kings one game before being knocked out of the playoffs. The St. Louis Blues, well, they can't say the same. They were swept in 4 straight games by the Kings, and one local Kings fan was there to see it happen. Last week, we brought you the story of Hundle, Kings superfan who hasn't missed watching a game since 1992 and has sworn to follow his team right to the Stanley Cup. Well, the story followed him right to Hollywood.
Like, I was 5 minutes after the game ended, and people started to approach me and wanted to shake my hand, and it just got progressively more and more and more. And literally, probably in about a 45-minute time, there's about 50 to 65 people coming out of nowhere. Some people screaming from rooftops, saying, "Oh, you're that guy from Vancouver," or "Yeah, you're that Canada fan with the beard that keeps on growing." So it was super bizarre, super unexpected, but I guess it slowly started to take a little bit of a life of its own in the Kings community, and there we had it. It was, like I said, completely out of nowhere, completely bizarre, but it's kind of cool.
Most people go to Hollywood hoping to spot a celebrity, not necessarily become one. Our story was posted by a fan on the LA Kings message board. The organization said this afternoon that they were going to tweet the story from their official LA Kings Twitter account. Lav is en route back to the island to watch the Coyotes and the Predators game on TV. And if Phoenix clinches their series tonight, well, Avs headed to the desert for the Western Conference Final.
Yeah, no, we're already looking at flights and seeing what they cost. And I mean, ultimately, it just comes down to who we're playing and when. But yeah, the plan is Phoenix, I think, for sure. A little bit short of a flight, and the weather's a lot nicer in Phoenix than it is in Nashville. The Canuck fans have gone mute, to be honest. I think they're talking about next year right now. So I mean, my big arch nemesis is my brother, and he's been kind of silent about this for at least a couple weeks. So it's been good, but we'll see. We still got a ways to go before the last laugh, I think.
They look pretty good. Canada looking to avenge Saturday's OT loss to the U.S. What better way to do that than to throw Jamie Benn on a line with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Patrick Sharp. Benn had 2 goals and a helper, and the trio combined for 11 points as Canada thumped France 7-2. The Brentwood Bay kid now leads the tournament in goals with 3. Devin Dubnyk got the win. Canada takes on Switzerland on Wednesday. Well, this summer, Victoria's future hockey stars will have a unique opportunity to learn some of the best the island has ever produced. Colorado Avalanche defenseman Ryan O'Byrne will be hosting a 5-day hockey camp in early August, with all the proceeds going to support KidsSport. There are only a handful of spots still available.
We got Jamie Benn from the Dallas Stars, local boy. Tyson Barrie from the Colorado Avalanche, my teammate. Manny Malhotra from my rival Vancouver Canucks coming over. We got Matt Pettinger, former NHLer and German Elite League player, and Clayton Stoner with the Minnesota Wild coming. So we got lots of NHLers coming out, and should be a great camp, and it's for a great cause also. It's a good chance for us to kind of give back to the community, and as you said, be a role model. And you know, when I was a young little guy, it was nice to look up to those NHLers, and to have a chance to come to the camp and skate around with them, I think it'll be quite an experience.
Well, the inaugural Ryan O'Byrne Charity Camp will take place August 6th through 10th at the Ian Stewart Complex at UVic. It's open to boys and girls between 9 and 12 years old. There will be 2 sessions each day, dry land training and on-ice skills development. The cost of the camp is $500 per participant, but just as KidsSport helps to aid underserved children, O'Byrne's Charity Camp will do the same. 2 bursaries will be awarded to kids whose families cannot afford the entry fee.
If you can't afford the camp and you want to come to the camp, we left 2 spots open there. So as I said, it's in the name of my late mom, Lorelei O'Byrne. So you can apply on the website, and we've only had a few applications in, so that won't be picked for a couple of months now. So lots of time to fill the application, and we'll review all the applications and pick the 2 people that are most fitting.
To apply for the bursary or to register for the camp, go to RyanO'ByrneCharityCamp.com. James Bay has not been to the BC Championship of Premier Rugby since 2009, and while that's not exactly a Chicago Cubs-like drought, it's still a dry run in Bay's terms. Saturday, though, they punched their ticket back to the Rounsfell Cup. Advanced billing was for a physical affair, and that's exactly what Burnaby Lake brought to the table at McDonald Park. The Bays built a 15-3 lead at halftime, carried that momentum into the second half as well. Nolan Miles crashes over the line for the 20-3 lead, but Burnaby Lake responds in waves. Pinpoint kicking from English export Jeff Ryan mixed with bullish determination from the forward pack gave the Burnaby boys a 21-20 lead while tensions remained high. Lucky enough for James Bay, Connor Braid remained calm. With 6 minutes to play, Braid calmly stepped up and split the uprights for the 23-21 lead. But there was one final twist. Ryan had the game on his foot with 2 minutes to play, but the penalty goal attempt goes clank off the upright. James Bay dodges a major bullet and will play for the Rounsfell Cup next Saturday at North Vancouver against the Capelanos.
It comes down to goal kicking in that kind of a game, and Connor came through with a huge one when it counted, right?
That's like pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of what you practice for, right? You just kind of got to try and zone everything out, all the ginger chirps, this and that, right? And just kind of, I don't know, just like you're all by yourself out there.
A nail biter. A real pea picker.
Yeah, a real one indeed.
Yes.
And how about Av? You could say the Victoria boy is taking his game to the Tinseltown.
Completely. And yeah, they're hoping to go to Phoenix. And like true to form, he said he's going to follow them right to the Stanley Cup. And here he goes, looking at flights. It's going to be an expensive spring for him, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think so. All right, my thank you.
You're welcome.